my zodiac child. Here is your reading, Aries, for September 2020. All right, before we get into your spread here, I want to go ahead and let you in on some astrological transits that are going on for this month of September, especially if you are an Aries rising or an Aries ascendant. I would like to let you know where in your life that these, transits may, express themselves. All right, Aries. So on September 2nd, we have a full moon in Pisces, and that is happening in your 12th house. So the 12th house of the subconscious, deep spirituality, the house of the unknown, the house of your undoing, the things that happen sort of behind the scenes. On the 9th, we have Mars going retrograde in your sign of Aries. And this is happening in your first house. So your first house of your ego, the first house of your morals, your ethics, who you, in a sense, think that you are. Your first house of the self. On the 12th, we have Jupiter going direct in Capricorn, and that's happening in your 10th house, your house of career, your 10th house of your public persona, the 10th house of your outer world. You know what I mean? Who are you in the world, and how does the world view you, in a sense? It's your 10th house. On the 17th, we have a new moon in Virgo, and that's happening in your 6th house, your 6th house of health, your 6th house of the everyday hustle and flow, your 6th house of the schedules. Also, the 6th house can be like co-workers, and also too the 6th house is they say of your enemies. Enemies meaning your competition, let's say, Aries. And lastly, on the 29th, we have Saturn going direct in Capricorn, happening in your 10th house as well. 10th house of career, 10th house of your outer world, how you want to be known within the world. So you have a lot going on in your, a little bit, kind of a lot going on in your 10th house with Jupiter and Saturn going direct. All right, Aries, very interesting. Your crown chakra, I feel, is popping this month. Like you may feel like tingles on like the top of your head, like around the rim of your head. If you feel little tingles are going around there, that's your crown chakra. So I feel like it's on point this month. It's very interesting because I was popping out your cards and for your spread, and I heard you can meet me at the London. If you find time, we can run one. Talk about some things we can undo. You just in the pen, I can find you. 2 texts, no reply. That's when I knew. I was like, oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. What you got going on this month, Aries? That song, for those of you that don't know, it's by Young Thug. It's called The London. It's also featuring J. Cole and Travis Scott. A little bit of warning here. It's a rap hip hop song, so it's a little explicit. See, you're a little forewarned here. Anyway, what's going on, Aries? Who can meet you at the damn London? Okay, Aries, let's hop into your spread here. All right, Aries, this month, I don't want to say you're waiting around, but Aries, it's either like you're waiting on the results of something, or you're waiting on seeing what some other person, place, or thing is going to do, or you're waiting on how you feel about the situation or a person, or how you feel about a relationship. You're just kicking it a little bit this month. Like you're kind of just you at the London, like you just you taking a little bit of a step back, and you're kind of like, huh. I don't want to call it like a stalemate or like stagnation, but it's just kind of you're just kind of stepping back a little bit. What's interesting here is I can see like you made a different decision or a new decision, right? That maybe is very contrary to how you normally do things, or your normal way of making decisions, which then means that you got a different outcome. But this decision that you made, this new decision that you made, it allowed you, like you had like a moment of clarity, I feel, and you made this decision because you don't want to repeat a cycle. You don't want to you're at the end of a cycle, I feel, but you don't want to repeat it. I just heard, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Like, But this excuse me, this new decision that you made, Aries, it was like you made the decision while you were not in a vulnerable place. It was like a light bulb went off and you just had a moment of clarity, I feel here. Okay, I just heard the decision found you. Interesting, Aries. But yeah, it's like you made this decision to, or it found you, based upon like past experiences, Aries. Like you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. Either that opportunity is something like that is being presented to you, or you no longer want to miss out on an opportunity that can empower you and that can change the future and that can change your outcome. I feel, Aries, like you're making when you made this new decision, it allowed you to like become comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's like, yeah, interesting. There's nothing here that's implying like making this decision out of fear, making this decision out of like desperation, nothing like that. You just don't want to miss out on the opportunity. I just heard the opportunity to redeem yourself. Hmm. Okay, Aries. What you're walking into this month, I can kind of see, or moving forward this month. It's interesting, Aries, because here you have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups together. So it's like you're gauging the situation out where it's like you're not sure, or the relationship, whatever it may be. But I feel, Aries, that like you, like I said, you're at the end of a cycle and you're starting a new one. And this new cycle that you're starting, it's going to bring you like happiness, Aries, and joy that you never knew existed, or that you never knew that you could experience, you know? But with the Ten of Swords here and the Ten of Cups next to each other, it's like you're not sure if you want to invest your time into this relationship or this situation where it's like it doesn't amount to much or anything. However, at the same time, you do want to invest emotional energy or emotional frequency into this relationship or situation, but you don't really want to invest like the physical part. Okay, interesting, Aries. You usually, Aries, invest the physical or the ambition part, and then you later find out that the emotional part wasn't even what you thought it was going to be, or that it wasn't satisfying. You made this new decision to do the opposite, right? You want to invest your emotional energy before the physical. It's something very interesting like that, Aries. Okay, interesting. What I just said, yes, Aries, and also too, I'm just feeling like for maybe some of you out there, you've already invested what you have, and you're not sure of, Aries, if like the other party or the second party is giving you giving you back what you deserve or what you require in a sense here. It's almost like you're not seeing them give back to their full maximum capacity in their own right, you know, or in their own means. Interesting, Aries. I just picked up two. This is random, but maybe some of you are a little bit fearful or apprehensive, and maybe wanting to start a relationship with someone. You don't want to end up like with child. You don't want to have like a secret bun in the oven. I feel like that stems from like your childhood, Aries. In terms of feeling I just got like maybe cheated out of life or cheated out of a childhood, and you just don't want to bring a child into this world or create a bun. You're in fear that you would possibly make that same mistake that you feel your parents did. It's very interesting. I'm going to leave it at that for you, group of people out there, or group of areas that resonates with some healing, that must ensue with that, with forgiveness. However, for the majority of you Aries out there, I just feel like it's you want to invest. Okay, you want to invest energy, whether it's physical and or emotional, upon your own pace. There's an Aries. It's interesting because there's an uneven. there's an unbalance or an uneven amount of give and take here. I feel Aries, but you kind of just chilling, you're waiting around a little bit, and you're observing here, Aries. You're being the observer this month, and you just want them to meet you at the London, like crazy Aries. Okay, let's go ahead and pop out a card here from a message from your higher self. Let's see, one card for Aries, September. Okay, card says, deeper. You are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. Hold on, hold on. Interesting, Aries. Okay, damn. All right, yeah, hold on, like the Seven of Pentacles here. Okay, just just chilling. But all right, Aries. Check the description box and all the information that you may need or require or acquire. You can find it there in the description box, regarding services and things of that nature. But all right, Aries. We'll see you next month, hopefully. And as always, God bless, Aries, and love and light.